guys. This week I was looking at the design principles behind charitable giving sites. The brief I set myself was to take this existing website by the guys from Crowdform and Banked and look at how to apply behavioral psychology principles to improve the design and the efficiency of it. So the first thing I did was look through a bunch of existing academic research on charitable giving design. In particular, a brilliant paper from the Stanford Social Innovation Review, which summarized the ideas really nicely. And then I jumped straight into wireframe, essentially. So a bunch of different concepts. The first was this kind of very generic, simple request with as little information, little form as possible. The second was this idea of donate my Pret lunch. So framing the donation in terms of money that people are saving when they're working from home, drawing on the idea of mental accounting, which I thought was kind of fun because I do miss picking out my Pret lunch each day. The third concept was a little bit tongue-in-cheek, a concept of buy me a mask, so a rip-off of buy me a coffee. Also framing donation in terms of how you're tangibly helping workers in the NHS, and also a little bit of social proof here with donations so far. The next was human stories, so framing donation in terms of the people it will help, that it's not going to this kind of monolithic NHS structure, but people like you and me. And finally, drawing on some literature around, say, prize-linked deposits and savings research, this idea of a crowdfunding lottery, that every pound that you donate is a chance to win with prizes donated by companies. So looking at that, I went with the human stories concept, and then using the existing design language that Crowdform had built, mocked up a high fidelity or kind of a more realistic design. And this is what I came up with. So a really cool image from I Am Fake on Instagram, and super simple text, super simple copy, clear CTA, I hope, and then the donation field, the payment flow, to be, again, as simple as possible, asking people to make as few decisions as possible when they're choosing to donate, and other options only appear when they're selected, and the mobile version here as well. So yeah, what I really enjoyed this week was the wireframing and whimsical. I thought it was super quick to spin up concepts and make things visual, which I think is a really important part of the process. And I learned a ton about how to apply a lot of the ideas that I had in my head in a visual way really quickly. So yeah, I had a ton of fun. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And also if you have ideas for different fintech concepts to explore in future weeks. So that's it from me. See you next week.